Hi there, Dave with Cleanable Office, and today we're super excited to be showing off our brand new fabric line, BioKnit. This is a very unique fabric line, and we're really excited to be showing off what's so special about it, why we love it so much to make it our new standard fabric, and why we think you're gonna love it too. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we did want to mention is that we've been using Guilford of Maine's Open House fabric line as our standard fabric for a very long time. In fact, since we opened our doors 20 years ago, we've been using that fabric as our standard. So switching to something else as our standard fabric is a big change for us. That said, we absolutely love this fabric, and so we're going to go through all the details of what makes this fabric special and unique and why we think that this is worthy of switching to our standard fabric. So let's get into some of the details of what we like so much about this. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is the actual construction of this fabric. This is a knitted fabric as opposed to a woven fabric, so it's knitted more like a sweater than it is woven like a traditional fabric that you might see on most seating applications. So let's take a quick look at a piece of the BioKnit fabric here. And as you can see, because of its knitted nature, it is a very stretchy and soft fabric. It's also very breathable. And so the knitted fabrics really have all those characteristics that make them soft, breathable. The other nice part about knitted is that we can truly customize the shape and size of a piece of fabric to eliminate waste. Traditional woven fabric comes on a roll, and because of that, when we cut things down and fit things to size, we end up with a lot of waste that we need to recycle. This reduces most of that by allowing us to really customize shapes and sizes to specific chairs, reducing waste when we're actually upholstering. On top of all of this, one of our favorite parts about this is it is 100% made in the USA. It is made of 100% recycled material, polyester. And so there's a great story with the USA, being made in USA. We literally drive across town to pick this up, but it is sourced, dyed, and made in the US. And it's also 100% recycled material, and it can also be recycled again. So lots of cool things from the technical side that we wanted to share. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about is going to be the durability rating on our new BioKnit fabric. This fabric is rated the same as our previous standard Open House by Guilford of Maine at 250,000 double rubs. And so it's going to be a very durable fabric. Just so you understand how much higher that is than normal, to be considered a heavy-duty commercial grade fabric, you only need to hit 15,000 double rubs. So we're over 16 times past that on the durability rating. So this is a fabric that is going to last a long time and wear very well in any kind of conditions. So the next big thing we wanted to talk about is going to be the cleanability of this fabric. And so this is an area that this really does kind of stand out from the crowd a little bit. It does have a cleaning code of WS, which does mean that it's cleanable with both water and solvent-based cleaners. But in addition to that, this is also a bleach cleanable fabric. So you can use a 9:1 water to bleach ratio solution to clean and disinfect this fabric, unlike most other fabrics. And so it's not going to reduce the level of color. It's not going to degrade the fabric. It's made to withstand that, and it holds up well to that. So it really provides a different level of cleanability than most fabrics out there. So next, let's take a look at one of the more unique features of this fabric, and that is that it's biodegradable. So this fabric is actually made with a biocatalyst additive that activates once it's into a landfill environment, which is going to be an anaerobic environment with no oxygen. It's going to be a high moisture and high humidity environment, and it's also going to need microbes that are present in a landfill environment. And so in that condition, this fabric will biodegrade at 91% of what it was originally in just 3.5 years. And so it's a very unique product that allows, if you can't give this actual product a second life, and it is recyclable, so that was what we would always encourage. If it does end up into a landfill, it's going to biodegrade and become part of the earth again, which is a really cool story. It's one of the reasons that we love this fabric so much. I do want to mention this is not going to biodegrade while you're sitting in the chair. Like I said, it needs to be in an anaerobic environment, a couple different conditions that are going to activate the biocatalyst that's going to start the biodegradation process. So no worries about that, but it is something that when this is at the end of its life, that we want to make sure that we're reducing the carbon footprint as much as we can. Finally, let's take a look at the new colors available in the BioKnit fabric. Not only does this fabric have a ton of unique and great features about it, but we have 12 brand new colors available to show you. So let's take a look at each one of them a little bit closer. All right, so the first color we're gonna take a look at is gonna be what we're calling wine, which is a deep red burgundy color. It's a color that we've been missing for a long time, so we're excited to have it. Next, we've got what we're calling pebble, which is a much more kind of natural, neutral color, kind of khaki-ish, and so we're calling it pebble. It's kind of earthy and more neutral than some of the other fabrics. Next, we've got what we're calling steel, which is a light gray. It's also got a touch of blue to it. It's just got it really, really shows nice. If you're looking for a lighter color, I think that's gonna be a great choice for you. Next, what we're calling is sea breeze, which is a bit of a turquoise kind of teal color. It's got a bright, bright color. And we absolutely love it. Again, a brand new color. We've never offered anything quite like it. Next, we've got a navy, which is just a true navy, a dark blue color. It's going to complement most workstations if you're looking for a darker color but want a bit of color to add to the room as well. Next, we've got what we're calling gunmetal, which is a very dark gray color. It really is, the black and the dark gray are really kind of our two most popular colors. We love the look of this dark gray on the chair. It really, if you're looking for a dark chair and you don't want to go black, it's a great option. Next is obviously going to be black. So black is going to be our #1 bestseller. It is a true, very, very dark black, and I think you're going to love it if you're looking for a black chair. Next, we've got what we're calling lemon drop, which is a brighter yellow. It does have a little bit of a muted yellow color to it, but it is still a very bright color. Again, a unique color. We haven't really offered something like this in the past, but we've had a lot of requests for brighter colors. And next, we're gonna look at what we're calling tangerine, which is a bright, bright orange. Again, we had a bit of a muted orange previously. This brighter orange really, really, really pops, and I think we're gonna love it. Next, we've got a red that we're calling cherry, and so this is gonna be our brighter red, replacing the old geranium fabric. Very similar color, but a little bit brighter, a little bit poppier than that. Next is my favorite, and this is what we're calling splash. It is a very bright, vibrant blue. It is on the chair that we've been demonstrating with in this video. My favorite color, matches my shirt, it's great. That one just really pops and stands out. Last, we've got what we're calling kiwi, which is a kind of middle of the road green shade that is what we thought to be the best shade of green that kind of suits anybody that's looking for something that is green, has got that kind of color profile. We love all these colors, but these two specifically are my two favorite. They just pop. It's beautiful, beautiful fabrics, beautiful colors. We think you're gonna love them. So with understanding that this is a knitted fabric, we did want to give you a closer look at the actual construction of this fabric. It's pretty cool close up, and we've got some cool shots to show you of exactly what you can expect when you are looking up close at the fabric. Once you back up a little bit into this kind of general arm's length distance, we can see quite a bit of texture, and it's kind of got a dotted pattern to it. It's a very clean looking pattern that is going to not be too overwhelming. There's not additional colors that commingle with it. So there's not a ton of depth in that department, but those dots do create quite a bit of depth. And so once we back up a little bit further and we're looking at it from a little bit farther away, those dotted patterns kind of disappear a little bit more, and we're seeing a fabric that is a very smooth consistency to it. The other thing I did really want to mention is just the feel of this fabric. We mentioned that it's a softer fabric, but it really does. You can see, especially on our new back pad and the new seat pad, you can just see how much squish and how much actual softness is in this fabric. We love it. It's the #1 reason why we've decided to switch this over is because of this actual feel, especially over the new foam. It provides a much different sitting experience. We're super excited about this, as you can tell, but we really want to make sure you understand just how different this is than most fabrics that we've been offering in the past. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video about our new BioKnit fabric. We hope you found this video very informative. If you did, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. If you've got any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us on our website, crandalloffice.com, our Facebook page, anywhere else you can reach us. We're always here to help. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hi there, Dave with Cleanable Office, and today we're going to be yeah, now we're in the groove.
don't know that I do, but we're gonna try. Biodegradation, biocatalyst additive, and it was designed to okay, so let's see. One of the more unique features of this fabric, and that's that love about this fabric. It is.
That was good. That was perfect.